Oh no, what the hell? That's insane. Hello and welcome. I'm Joshua, the founder of Agatebay, and I will virtually take you to the Coyamito ranch in Mexico today. I have been doing a couple previous cutting videos about agates from this location called the Coyamito pseudomorph agates, but this time I have agates which I am cutting mostly for the banding and not for the pseudomorphs, so I will be calling this session Coyamito not pseudomorph agates, because they will just have some pretty banding inside. And I would say let's get right into cutting these pieces to see how beautiful the agates can actually be. The first agate right here is actually somewhat a pseudomorph agate, but not quite, because the entire pseudomorph here, the aragonite shaped crystal imprint, has been weathered out with different crystal structures of the aragonite. You can still see the original hexagonal shape of the piece, and I can see there's a window right here where it's showing some beautiful yellow and red surrounded by the clear chalcedony. So I think I will be cutting it right below the window here and once across the piece like this. So I think that's gonna look pretty cool, and let's see how it's actually gonna turn out. Oh yeah. Cute, and some great parallax actually. The piece turned out quite nice, and it's actually got a super strong and fine parallax in the banding all over the entire piece. So right here in this section, then it's got the color change with the chromatography over to the left, where it's also got some really fine parallax banding, and all the way around the rim area you can spot these tiny little tornado infiltration channels. So that's another cool feature, as well as having this open surrounded perimorph center in the piece, separating the nodule into different chambers, and I think it's actually a really nice specimen. Let's get going and up to the next one. Here's another fantastically looking piece, just a gorgeous bright yellow shining window right here. And down here we have again a pseudomorph, not pseudomorph, because I don't want to cut it through the pseudomorph angle, because I can see it's only carbonated into the different areas, so it will have brown centers, which I think is just not quite as attractive. So I will be cutting right here where the beautiful agate is concentrating. Oh, wow. Wow. It turned out just beautiful. Look at how intense the yellow color turned out to be. What a beautiful specimen, also with the eye here in both halves caused by the pseudomorph coming from the back. I think I would like it even more if it didn't have this kind of black carbonated center, but overall it is a fantastic specimen with just so much color intensity and just great design with the eye here in the center of the piece. Some nice parallax as well, so a great specimen for sure. Another specimen right here with just fantastic colors. The purple is so intense here in the outer few bands, and then this bright shining pure white towards the center. I've decided to just cut a thin slice of maybe 5 millimeters in size, so I get two specimens out of it, but with a relatively thin front side and one nice chunky back side. It turned out a pretty nice piece with not much surprises. I just cut off the front part and it turned out just as beautiful with this purple inside. I think the white, once it's dried out, will clear up a little bit and give it a little more contrast than it has right now. Other than that, we still have this pseudomorph inclusion up top here and just gorgeous purple look in the outer bands right here. Here's a really cute little one, but also with some gorgeous purple banding, and then another small window on that side. So I will keep it close to this window right here and cut it across here.
Oh, wow. That's a cutie.
So I decided to stay close to both of the window corners to catch as much of the volume and banding of this piece inside as possible, and it paid off and it just turned out beautiful. What a fantastic set of contrast in this purple agate right here. Just a little bit of this healed fracturing right there. The colors are absolutely outstanding in this specimen. What a fantastic piece. I see some gorgeous banding right here through this window with a little bit of yellow and red and orange, and there's another tiny window here in the back. Other than that, not much to take care of. Different angles I could be cutting, but I decided to go full face this time, staying close to the right where there's the most volume here, and then cutting across the bump right here, and then coming back up pretty close to here to get the biggest face out of this piece.
Oh, no fucking way.
Oh.
What the hell?
What?
Oh my fucking god. That's insane.
What an insanely absurd piece. I'm almost getting a little bit of goosebumps. It did not keep the yellow color inside, which I'm almost sad about, but not really. I mean, look at how exceptional quality this piece turned out to be. What a intense purple color with the yellow mixed here inside. Perfect symmetry with the druzy and so many fantastic details here in the outer bands. Absolutely insane quality specimen. I did not expect that at all. What a killer piece. The last one of the bunch is actually another pseudomorph, not pseudomorph specimen right here. It's a perimorph here in the center, but I can see some beautiful purple agate through the front window. It's got another largely broken area here on the back, but I can use the pseudomorph to my advantage because there's no banding right here, and I can cut right through here next to this window right here and then up to this window, so I don't get any interrupted banding and still cut it through the area where there's somewhat the most banding in this piece right here. So I think it can actually turn out to be a really good looking piece with some nice purple color. I have been blessed with some beautiful purple agates in this cutting session right here, and if you enjoyed the video so far, leave it a thumbs up right now so you don't forget about it, and it helps me out a ton for the algorithm. And also let me know in the comments in the end which you like the most, but I think there's a clear winner, and it's not this one, although it's a pretty perfectly beautiful piece. Great purple as well in this piece, with the translucency just being amazing, shining through here with the white exterior band, some flow channels as well, just a tiny little fracture here to the side, but other than that it is a gorgeous piece as well. Really cool as well with this kind of open hole here up top from the perimorph, so another really cool specimen. And now let's get into checking out all of these again to decide which one is actually the best. So here we are assessing all of these beautiful pieces. I think all of these qualify for being good enough to polish, and overall I'm really excited for how good these actually turned out. I think there's more purple in these agates than usual. I can see 4 really purple agate pairs right here in this corner, 2 pairs that are showing some beautiful yellow and orange, so also this is a killer specimen. But of course this one hit me just so much with surprise, and I think I haven't even mentioned it before, but it also has some killer parallax, not just here in the bottom area but actually all the way around the piece, and it is just such a perfectly beautiful example of a Coyamito agate from the Los Alamos location, and I can just not comprehend how beautiful it is. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and I appreciate every one of you viewers. Leave it a comment as well so we can get the algorithm going and show it to more people who enjoy cutting rocks. And I'll see you soon again in the next video, cutting agates with Joshua.